it's so sad that like he thinks that he has to like quiet his experiences so as not to like upset Eddie. Not something that was taught to him. I think that's something that's just like inherent. But I also feel like that's something that Eddie has done himself.
Wow, this is hard.
I know. I'm just like, I can't wait to see them like in a really good, better place again.
Yeah, I just thought about 813 just now. I was like,
I know.
Man, he just doesn't want to upset any of his parental figures and just like, or disappoint them, and just like hides whatever is making him upset or uncomfortable or sad. And I mean, it's kind of like what Eddie has done.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, Rachel. I don't think that's something that is taught to him, because like Eddie has always been the parent that is trying to be there.
The opposite.
Well, trying to do the opposite and just trying to be there in general. Just like making sure that Chris is taken care of. And it's...
Yeah, but the problem is I would love for them to... Chris is old enough that they could have him and Eddie really talk about this. The problem is that in Eddie doing everything for Christopher, and Eddie trying to make sure that Christopher knows that he's safe to open up and he can feel his feelings and he can, you know what I mean? He doesn't do the same thing. Yeah. So even though he has taught Christopher that like, you're just a kid, you're allowed to like, you know, just be a kid. You don't need to be going around like doing things just to make other people happy. That's not like your job. He is learning
exactly what Eddie does
from watching what Eddie does. And his dad is like his hero. So he sees his dad killing himself to make sure that he doesn't inconvenience anyone he loves. And so it's suppressing his emotions down, making those smaller, non-existent, so that he can take care of other people.
Yeah.
And make them happy and proud.
It's a prime example of Eddie really like killing himself over and over again to avoid something. However, like the more he tries to not, the more it happens anyways, not on purpose, but just like kind of as a result, like the pendulum swings like too far one way, then it'll swing too far the other way. His intentions are so pure and so good and rooted in, I'm going to do better and I'm going to do the best that I can do, that it's like an overcorrection. It's an overcompensation.
Yeah.
It's kind of heartbreaking because that's the result that he's exactly trying to like not have.
Put yourself first, bro.
For real.
Or at least try to put yourself first, and then teach that lesson to your kid.
Yeah.
To also put himself first.